All right, y'all, let's look at these jobs here. So you'll notice on my last video, I did ask you guys to tell me about if you want to know how to find jobs without experience, okay? So, with that being said, that was this job right here. And a couple of people did say, um, how to get experience. So I am going to make sure that we work on that. One of the things that you can do in order to get a job without experience is like literally just search for it. So, most popular place to search for jobs is Indeed. So, you could do claims adjuster trainee. You can also do claims adjuster entry level. And I'm going to switch that from Atlanta to Florida because that's actually where I know one of those commoners live. So let's search Florida. I know a bunch is about to pop up. Companies you've probably never heard of. Oh, well, Geico. I mean, it's there. Of course, most people have heard of Geico. Casualty claims examiner with a $2,000 bonus. I would like to know from you guys which, jobs kind of appeal to you just simply based on the title. I do know Citizens is in, I've heard of Citizens. And let's see. So this one is saying they want a minimum of 6 months experience, so we can't use that. Let's look at PIP. Does anybody know what a PIP adjuster does? Let's see what the experience level is needed for these role. Not seeing anything yet. Minimum of 1 year experience handling PIP. Again, type in the comments if you know. Now, Crawford and Company, many of you may have applied to Crawford and Company because it is a staffing company specifically for claims adjusting and claims clerk. So it's not necessarily a claims adjuster, which is a way to get your foot in the door. So here is one. Okay. One that does not require past claims experience, but it does have a lot of clerical. If you've been like customer service or administrative, you will be great at this job. And what is a trick that I've been using lately? I don't have a resume in front of me to use right now. Let's see if we can highlight just a job description on what you'll be doing. And I'm going to show you a little trick that you can start to use that I posted in the previous video. So Crawford and Company, again, it is a staffing company. So they're a little bit more lenient. So I type this into chat GPT and I'll say, help me write a resume fit for this role. Then I'll give it a little space and we'll come back to that after it's done. So that's job one, Crawford and Company in Florida. Okay, now that's a claims clerk. Let's see if we can find some other claims adjuster roles. Let's see if there's anything that actually says entry level. And to do that specifically, just put those quotation marks around, and we've got 7 that pop up. So Davies, I haven't heard of Davies, but check the full job description. Key responsibilities, handling a nice level case. So I couldn't imagine that this wouldn't have, yeah, experience needed. Couldn't imagine that that wouldn't have experience. Just oh, here we go. Entry level auto insurance SIU. Cool. The pay for Miami? Ugh, I don't know. That's like making about what, 17 bucks an hour, maybe 25 if you get the 50. But it is entry level. It literally says entry level. And there are no requirements for no travel needed. Shift schedule is a Monday through Friday. So you'll be working auto now. Typically, auto does in the industry does pay the least. Sorry. But it is entry level. Okay, so let's go back, take a quick look at this resume. So look how it just, it just puts it in there for you. Now, if you also add your own resume in here, it'll actually do even better. Let me see if I have a resume somewhere around here that we could type in real quick. I don't think I do because I just cleared out all my files. I don't. All right. Well, so you just add your resume though as a file, it will hook you up, okay? Now, is it going to be as good as, somebody like me doing it? Probably not, because the really best way to, really do your resume is to talk about it. So that's job number two. And when I say talk about it, you gotta have somebody take your current skills and translate them into them being skills for the role you're applying to. I don't see any other titles that state entry level, but let's see what Express Adjuster is. This pays even less. The hours of operation are 7 to 7. This is entry level. And it kind of still saying a minimum of 6 months. Okay, so let's go instead of trainee level. Let's go. I mean, you saw what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. Just don't mind what I'm saying. Just see what I'm doing. And let's go to Georgia. Let's try check out a different state. Oh, just three jobs here. Georgia Farm Bureau. Oh man, I do not like that one adjuster. I think his name is Eric. Eric, and I'm actually missing his last name, but they want experience, even though it's saying trainee, experience preferred for Xactimate. Let's see if we get another one. Claims trainee here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, not far from where I was earlier today. I was in Lawrenceville today. All right, so we are just looking at qualifications. Guess what? No requirements for claims. Experience. Okay, so you will learn the products. Ba, 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 interact. Oh, you get classroom training, on the job training. That's cool. Let's check out this other one here. There was only three in all of Georgia for trainees. Oh, this requires 4 years, degree plus 3 years. In lieu of degree, must have 2 years as Alpha Adjuster trainee. So you could apply for Alpha Adjuster or 8 years experience as a adjuster. So they equate 2 years with them as 8 years with other people. Okay, so we found three. We found three jobs that don't require experience. So let's take a look at those again. We have the claims trainee position here at Berkeley in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I am going to, how do I copy the link? Oh, link copied. Okay. So we are going to throw this into a sticky note. So you can see it's like after, here's some of my notes after inspection, open Xactimate. So yeah, I really do claims. I've been doing claims for years now. Let's go back to the one position in Florida that was entry level. I think this was the second one, right? The express adjusters. No, this entry level auto. Was it this one? Yeah. Here's number two. We'll copy that one down in Miami, Florida. Hooray, hooray for number two. And then number three. What was that number three? Was it this one at Auto Owners? All right, kind of here. Number three, but I don't quite. Oh, it was this investigator, I believe, wasn't it? It was a SIU position for sure. I think, yeah, it was definitely an SIU position. I want to say, was it this one? No, I don't think it was this one. But let's take a look for entry level position. They want you to have some type of interest in private investigation, which is pretty cool. And they do offer extensive training. So here's another one. I don't think this was the original one that I looked at. Seeking a motivated person, or entry level to investigate the facts surrounding a claim. So here's another one that is a claims, but that wasn't it. I remember it was a real plain job, but I thought it had SIU in there. Express adjuster. Remember the title? The name was real different. It was like it wasn't. It was. I thought Express. No, I thought it had some type of weird name in there. Okay, but you could go back through the video and you'll get your answer anyway. So there's three jobs right there available for you. If this was helpful, let me know in the comments. And then good luck on your job search. All right, we will see you next time. Let me know if you have a city that you want us to assist with because you know, I don't want to just only do Georgia and Florida. I know a lot of people go into different cities and different states. So don't trip. We can definitely get you three, help for three other positions. And if you need help with your resume, don't forget. Oh, here was that first job. Oh yeah, I did paste it. That was the auto job. Claims support clerk. Okay, but we kind of, I know most people want that actual claims adjuster role, not just a support role, but sometimes you got to get your foot in the door. And then from there you'll be able to launch yourself into whatever um career steps that you want to go. Okay, I am officially signing off here. Best of luck to you.